maybe it sounds a little funny, but this is a very serious issue. And when this happened to me, mind you, I had millions of followers on social media. I went to the media, nobody helped me. So then I called Lois Frankel, our congresswoman. And Lois Frankel, as you can probably guess, was not interested in helping me. And I started thinking to myself, what is going to happen to the everyday American, you, right? The everyday constituent who may not have access to millions of followers on social media. What happens when you get shut down by your bank for being a Trump supporter like I was? So that's when I decided to run for Congress, because I decided that I cannot allow what has happened to me to happen to any of you. Lois Frankel is a failed career politician, and just like she wouldn't help me, she won't help you either when you're shut down. Raise your hand if you have been banned on social media or thrown in social media jail. A lot of you, right? A lot of you. A lot of you use social media to communicate. This is a serious issue, right? I am now a filed candidate, a congressional candidate in the state of Florida, and I don't have social media for my campaign. For the last 3.5 years, the Democrat Party has been complaining every single day, consuming media attention, accusing the Trump administration and the Republicans of colluding with the Russians to interfere with the elections. But I'm here to tell you right now that the Russians have nothing on big tech. The real election interference is taking place every day with big tech social media companies in Silicon Valley like Google, Facebook, Amazon, and Twitter. They're collecting your data, they're spying on you through your devices, and they're using that data and the censorship to control and rig the election. President Donald Trump himself has tweeted about this. He held a social media summit to address this as well, but still nothing has been done about it. And I'm here as a living, breathing example of what will happen to you if somebody isn't elected to Congress to address this issue. Our constitutional rights, going down the board from the First to the Second Amendment all the way through, are going to be eradicated if we continue to allow big tech to carry on their techno-fascism entirety. When you think about it, the fact that Lois Frankel and the Democrat candidates have access to social media and Republicans like myself don't, it's an in-kind contribution. Silicon Valley, through the Democrats, is giving an in-kind contribution to every single Democrat candidate running for office in the 2020 race because Republicans are at a disadvantage. And that's wrong. That is called election interference. There's so many things that we can talk about tonight. I'm sure a lot of you have been censored. To put it into perspective for you, we just had a hurricane. Thank God it didn't hit Palm Beach County like it was expected to, but it did. And I can't even tell you how many times I was told that if I wanted to get information about how to evacuate, and I live in a mandatory evacuation zone, that I would need to go on Twitter or Facebook. So what am I supposed to do? I don't have a Twitter, I don't have a Facebook. What is a Trump supporter living in a mandatory evacuation zone supposed to do during a natural disaster if they don't have social media? Essentially, right, what this boils down to is that these liberal fascists in Silicon Valley, and they really are the real fascists, they're partnered with the Democrat Party, and they are putting a value on your life. And by banning you and by denying you access to this critical information in natural disasters or emergencies, they're saying that your life doesn't matter. I'm banned from Uber and Lyft. Uber and Lyft was giving free rides to evacuation zones and hurricane shelters during the hurricane. You know, up until a few months ago, I didn't even have a car because I got hit by a drunk driver. Are they saying that basically I deserve to die, or any of you deserve to die because we're Trump supporters and they want to ban us? This is a very serious issue. You know, a lot of you may have heard of Jacob Engels. He works with Roger Stone. He lived in a mandatory evacuation zone too. Well, in the middle of Hurricane Dorian, PayPal and Venmo shut him down. How can you access your funds, right? So this is why I'm running for Congress. District 21 is home to the Winter White House, and it's time to flip District 21 and give Donald Trump the privilege of having a loyal representative in his own backyard who will stand with him. And thank you. And with your help, I'm going to flip District 21. We're going to beat Lois Frankel. I'm going to get to Congress. I'm going to fight for you. I'm going to fight for America. So if you're interested in participating in my campaign or donating or signing up to volunteer, you won't find me on social media, but you can go to lauralumerforcongress.com, and I look forward to meeting all of you on the campaign trail, and I'm so excited to be running, and I'm going to stick around tonight to answer a lot of your questions. And looking forward to it. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. Another candidate in the room I missed on the sign-in sheet was Pedro Barrios, running